Hey, let's look at this problem 23, and let's see if we know how to determine if these vectors form a fundamental set of the interval. Now, what is a fundamental set? A fundamental set is a set of linearly independent vectors. Well, a good tool to verify that is with the Wronskian, and the Wronskian with vectors in this case would be defined as the matrix containing the vector x1 and the vector x2. So if we are to expand that and we multiply each entry by these, so we bring them in, what do we have? Well, we have e to the negative 2t and e to the negative 2t here. And then in the second column, we'd have e to the negative 6t and negative e to the negative 6t. Then the Wronskian, I'd like to do the determinant of this. So to indicate the determinant, you use vertical lines. So I'll use vertical lines over here, and this is going to be the determinant. And now I'm going to calculate it. So that's going to be e to the negative 2t minus e to the negative 6t minus e to the negative 6t times e to the negative 2t. I just multiplied these together and I subtracted the multiplication of those two. Well, what is going to happen now? Well, let's see. I'm going to say equal here, and I'm going to have negative e, and we can add the exponent together to the negative 8 minus, what are we going to have now? Again, e to the negative 8t. So if we add these two together, we get negative 2e to the negative 8t, which is not equal to 0, which means that the two vectors are linearly independent, which means that through multiplying by a single scalar, you can't get to the other, and therefore form a fundamental. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think, what do you think would be the Wronskian for 3 solutions? Well, we'd have to have 3 by 1 matrices, because remember, to find the determinant, you need to be a square matrix. And, well, don't quote me on that, actually. But anyway, if we had 3, then we would do it like this, and we'd be expanding. We'd have x sub 1, 1, x sub 1, 2, x sub 1, 3, and then we could keep going and fill in the other 2 here. We'll see if we have an example like that. I hope this was helpful, and call me out if I made any mistakes. See you next time.